Hi guys! So I wanted to talk to you about my snickerdoodle a bit. This is a snickerdoodle from Speckled fawns in the size personal, and it has a 1-inch spine and full-length inner pockets. This is no longer available at the fawns website for a custom order. And I am quite bummed out about that because I was going to order a new one in the same size, the same color, same stitching, but with a 1.5-inch spine, and I was going to ask to have secretarial pockets instead of these full-length ones. But I was too slow, so now they're gone, and I'll have to keep an eye out on the BSG group on Facebook and see if someone pops up. But in the meantime, I'm going to love this very much. I already do, but I feel like I love it even more now that I know I can't order a new one. Anywho, I was going to talk about the setup in this. As you can see, she's quite chunky, and space-wise it's kind of crowded in there. But I'm gonna talk to you more about that. So in here we have the junk journal that I've talked about before. This is my larger one. This is the one I actually journal inside. So I usually, let's see if I can find an empty page here. I usually write 1 page per day, sometimes 2 and sometimes more, and I'm beginning to run out of pages, so I might need to make a new one soon. But then I have my bigger bureau in here also now, because I have this in a separate book and I wasn't really using it, so I thought that I should put it together. I'm gonna show you why. Because right before I made my pocket junk journal, I tried to use this one as my bureau, and I have made this really nice like February page, health project goals, and then I made these watercolor pages with the hexagon, and I had just started to use them, and I was quite bummed out when I opened this up yesterday and I saw, oh my god, I haven't filled them out at all. So I'm gonna change the dates, and then I'm gonna use this for like the next week. And I thought, since it's kind of therapeutic to fill these out, even though, as you can see, no, here the patterns are almost the same every day. They differ a little bit depending on if I work or not, but anyway, it's kind of therapeutic to fill them out, and I thought, why can't I just fill one out and then write a page in my journal each day? That way I use these beautiful pages that I have made, and it doesn't feel like it goes to waste. I have been thinking about making these in my pocket-sized EDC junk journal, but I don't think that these will work really well because I had to make them so much smaller. I mean, those pages are like, I think they are about that size, maybe there, somewhere. So then it's like no space at all left to write anything. But this design I feel it really work because I have space to write here if there are some things that I need to think about or things that happened or whatever. And then I had this box. I have chosen to make it a today box, but I could just as easily just make it a weekly box to like keep this in mind this week and don't forget, and yeah, you know what I'll talk about. So I am going to try and use this a bit more. I might even try to make it like a weekly layout also, but at least I need to fill out these hexagons because I really love my watercolor pages. And I can't really make them in my pocket EDC because it's a junk journal, so the pages are like done. They are either white or they are like pockets, and it's similar to this. So sure, I could make a hexagon here, but not here. And yeah, so, and I can't watercolor on every page because some of these papers don't take watercolor that well. So I could do the watercolor pages on the blank white, regular white ones, but not the rest. So I don't know, I'm still trying to find my planner piece and what's best to use like as an everyday carry and everything, but for now this will be my at-home journal notebook. And I kind of like how it looks, even though there are some overhangs you can see. So if I had this in my bag it would get chafed and like scuffed, the paper notebooks that is. But since it's just gonna sit on my shelf at home, it doesn't really matter. And I must say to you who don't know this leather and who don't know Speckled Fawns, this leather is very similar to the Chick Sparrow Creme Brulee. So if you have that, then you have an idea of the texture. As you can see, there's lots of texture. And it's practically indestructible. It doesn't scratch up easily. I have like a few scratches here. And I have had this notebook for, gosh, I don't know, is it 6 months or something? I don't know, I think I said that in a previous video, but anyways, it is absolutely lovely. And even though it's heavy, I feel like it doesn't matter because it holds up so well. And yeah, I feel like it could take anything, and I think it's going to age beautifully. And slowly for that matter, since it doesn't scratch up that easily. Compared to like Kodiak or the Chick Sparrow Waypoint, which will scratch up and age and patina really quickly, because yeah, it's that kind of leather. Alright guys, that's the little video I have for you for now, but I have at least one notebook coming to me in a few days, so I'm gonna make a video about that when it comes. I'm not gonna tell you anything more until I have it. Haha. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.